What's up, everybody? This is Lost Dreams 2580. I'm coming at you with another build uh, on the Atomos this time. But before I go, I want to let you all know that I just recently joined Twitch and am looking for followers. Uh, I will be having a giveaway at 25 followers for PC. I will be taking and giving away a Latron Prime, randomly selected between the people that are following me. I will release a date on here when I reach that benchmark on I'll set it up on YouTube so that you all can know when to be present for the drawing, so that you know when you're going to get your Latron Prime since it was taken out. I'm giving away a second Latron Prime at 50 followers, and then at 100 followers I will be giving away a Boar Prime. Now these will all be randomly selected between the people that are there. You don't have to be present at the drawing to be selected for it. I will post on YouTube the winner as well too. Um, but I could appreciate your following, and I enjoy running with people, so make sure you follow me on Twitch, and make sure you take and you subscribe here as well if you're interested in getting some of these pieces that were taken out of the void. But you are going to be responsible for making sure that you have the credits to accept it, also the trades left to accept it as well too. Uh, so tune in for that. But to the build here. Now this gun really surprised me because looking at it, it was very aesthetically unsatisfying. I mean, look at it, it looks like a bowling ball that someone just hammered some things into. It's really not that impressive of an appearance. But what it lacks in appearance, it definitely makes up for in damage. Now the stats on it don't look that great in this build. Now I have no formas on it because it didn't really seem like something I needed to. And now that I'm making room, I'm glad I didn't put any formas into it, so I'm going to be getting rid of this. Unfortunately, I didn't use it for longer. This gun is epic for infested. Anything where you have hordes of people around you at all times, because this links. Once you hit the first target or a dead target that's falling to the ground, it will then link within a certain radius to numbers of people around you. And where the damage drop on here, because I use radiation and viral, I do enjoy both of them more so than actually using corrosive. Now I do have corrosive builds, but this was not something I wanted to use as corrosive with only a 22% chance, status chance. But where these stats at only like 800 hit points, altogether comes together is right up here with the fire rate. It has a 5 for fire rate. So basically, instead of um, 1 hit per second, it's going to be like 5 ticks per second, which really takes and makes it just devastate things. So it is a decent gun. Don't always go by what's on paper, because if that was the case, then none of us would have ever used the Soma. Alright, so I got my Hornet Strike on there. Like, since it's not formed, I said before in other videos that you may have seen. Um, Hornet Strike isn't huge on my list because I don't have any formas on any of these secondary weapons really, because I just didn't feel like doing it. I save my formas for my primary weapons. I don't even really forma my suits at all either for right now. That's more of an end game thing. Status chance, so this is all going to be status. Deep freeze max, pistol pestilence max, jolt max, ice storm max, and that's also going to give you a little extra ammo capacity as well to keep it going. um, Barrel diffusion, and with the upcoming changes that they're talking about making with barrel diffusion, this is going to be something that you might not want to have on there, depending on whether you want to adjust your ammo consumption or not. And then ruinous um, extension to get that extra range, because it doesn't just affect the range of the flamethrower itself, it also affects the link range, and the links will travel through things as well too, so that's one way that you get a little bit of punch through in it as well. So for crowds, mass crowds and stuff like that, this gun is an epic secondary weapon compared to some of the other I'm going to stuff my hand in this weapon and use it type weapons. um, Now, one thing that I did notice with the gun that I wasn't very satisfied with is that there is actually a numb feeling to it. Like, if you're with Loki, it's very easy to actually hear the gun, but once you start playing where you're running around with other frames that don't go invisible and don't have that underwater drowned out sound of everything around you, except for some odd reason, other certain things, um, it takes, and you can't always hear that it's going. Sometimes it feels like those moments where you're caught in a reload, but you didn't realize that you're reloading and you're wondering why the person in front of you is not dying. It feels like that a lot of the times. But the thing is, it does have amazing potential, and I would recommend this gun for people that are into having mass groups die all in a split second. So that's my views on this gun, and like I always say, I'll see you in the grind.